Hey guys, and welcome back. What we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the proper way to take the club back and the takeaway. Okay, most people, let me give you a good visual here. If I'm standing here and I'm in the center of the clock, 12 o'clock is above me, 6 o'clock is right there, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock would be right here. Okay, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 5, 4, and 3. Think about the clock this way. But where most people, they talk about the clock, they forget that we get in a primary tilt and a secondary tilt, okay? But when we take this club away, what we have to realize is all we're doing is going like that to where the club is now pointing to the inside part of the hip socket, and it is truly at 7 o'clock. Okay, when I showed you the takeaway from before, how they're doing it, and they start swinging the clubs, it's at it, but look how high this club starts getting compared to if we just do it correctly. See if I do it correctly, how low that club is to the ground versus me picking it up in the air, which is now setting us on a collision course for disaster. Okay, and because of that, what most people seem to forget is there is weight on the end of a stick. So if I sit there and I can control this with my shifting of my body, I'm able to keep the butt of the club pointing at the inside part of the left hip socket versus swinging it up here to where the club is no longer, it's pointing to the outside of the hip socket. It's letting you know that there is a disconnect going on, and my brain knows that. Okay? And really think about that for a second. Your brain knows it the second that you start doing it incorrectly. So most people, they get out here, they start picking this club up. Of course, they're going to get it to that position right there as they start coming to the top, which is textbook modern golf swing. But the reality is we've got to start learning to take it away here. See how this is just matching up with these angles. So if I get set up in good posture, I'm right here. Now I'm just going to shift. Foot's going to be open, but see how this club is getting parallel to this, and it's sitting on this 90 that's working the right way, okay? So that's why it is so important to learn to take the club away with our core instead of taking the club away with our arms. That sets us on a path for disaster. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. We'll be right back, and we're going to start discussing how this club starts moving from here to start moving to the top of the backswing. So we'll be right back, and we'll go from there.